Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up? What is that on the side of my screen? I don't even know what that is right now. What is that? Beauty. What are you tying that? Okay. Let me see if I can get that off real quick. What is that? Beauty. You. That just popped up right now. That's messing up everything. But we're gonna rock with it and talk, figure out how y'all feeling today. What's up? What up? What up? What up? To another episode of What's Up? I'm your boy Isaac Fletcher, but you can call me Fletch. I really don't know what that is. What are you talking about? Beauty. Oh, I know what that is. 1 second, guys. Setting me up for failure. The camera just got it tripping right now. But it's all right. We fixed it, you know. All right. What up? So we back in the saddle with. I'm gonna get that on my ear real quick. I had to check my sound real fast. So turn that down because that's what we're working with. So I'm glad to be back, guys. Glad that y'all see me. Glad that y'all here right now, chilling with your boy Fletch, as we talking about what's happening in the world of entertainment and just period. What's up, news, TV. So this is a project that I wanted to start a little while ago. Started and kind of had to take a hiatus because life was lifing and we were moving, and that move kind of that move was something else. That move was something else. Like trust and believe. But you know, the Lord be lording. The Lord be lording. So we finally got into our new place. I finally got everything rolling, and I am trying to take everything by storm. Y'all know me, it's your boy. I'm just trying to be like the best entertainer I could be as far as come as musician, actor, voice actor, podcast host, game show host. So I'm just trying to do it all. And so this is my talk show that I um actually been wanting to do for a little while. So we're back at it. And so what it is, what's up news? This is um so we're just gonna talk about a lot of things that's happening in this week. Oh, this week was weird. This week had some stuff. I didn't get a lot of stuff, but the stuff that we got is kind of hot. So you know we're gonna jump right into it because we got a lot of information to give, not a lot of time to give it. So let's go with the first thing we're gonna jump into right now. Did you guys hear? Did you guys hear about that documentary Quiet on the Set? This right here, The Dark Side of Kids TV. This right here is crazy. Is crazy. Um, so what what this basically is, it's freaking if you grew up in the 90s watching Nickelodeon like me and my family, like that was it. Nickelodeon was it. If you was either a Disney kid or a Nickelodeon kid. Nick all day, G. Like I was a Nickelodeon kid. Disney was cool. I ain't taking nothing from Disney, nothing at all from Disney. But Nickelodeon was where it's at. So um, this Nickelodeon had was Salute Your Shorts and all that, and Roundhouse, which came on before all that. Y'all don't need, like, I don't even know if y'all know about Roundhouse. Like Roundhouse, Nickelodeon, Ren and Stimpy, not Nickelodeon, Ren and Stimpy, Doug, Rocket Power, Rugrats, like Cat Dog. We can just keep going and going and going. Our Real Monsters. Like, come on, it's a lot of stuff Disney had, and it was just like if you were a kid and you wanted and you just wanted to be a part of Nickelodeon, that was just what it was. And you see this stuff come out, Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV. It's a 4-part series. You can check it out on Max right now. That's what I'm watching it on. I am 3 episodes in, in that third episode, that's when it really get dark. Ooh wee. It get dark on episode 3. Episode 1, you like, oh geez, this dude was he was disgusting. He was a jerk. That Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider. You be like, man, that dude Dan. He came off kind of cool, but then all of a sudden he showed his true colors, and they weren't that. They were like dirty. They were like rust. They were paint covered over rust. Boy, it was, and the rust started coming through. Boy, and so you look at the things that Dan Schneider would do with other with certain women in the industry. Let me see if I can pull up a clip real quick. Shout out to this rolling thing I got here. I can get my clips going at the same time. Where is my tab for this? But anyway, and you would see this man do certain things to women, and it was kind of disgusting. If you real talk, if you were a fan of Ren and Stimpy as a kid, you would. But it's funny. It's a lot of the stuff you really would. I don't know what just happened to OBS. It was tripping. All right. Go to videos. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Does it pop up? That's crazy. That is crazy. And he finishes. He finishes. That's insane. Yeah, that is the stuff that they show kids. That's the stuff they showed us as a shorty. Like, there was the fact that this man had a saw and then was cutting a log on this man's back like this. Hold on, like, let's see. It's horrible. And this is the stuff they showed us as shorties. Like, what? And he finishes. It's on his back, y'all. It's on his back. It's on his back. It's horrible. Like, wow. That's what they were showing us. That stuff Dan Schneider was approving for kids. So yeah, and that's just that part. But if you look at the documentary, you see that he was on a set of all that, and he would have these kids just hugging on him and rubbing on him, and they would do scenes where like they shooting, squirting stuff on the kid's face, and I feel like you would see some of the things these kids were doing, and you like, yo, this is crazy. And that documentary definitely tells you like, oh, they didn't feel comfortable about it, but oh, this is my shot, and it's like, that's how perverted a lot of the stuff is. They get you ready to, you know what, I gotta be cool, I gotta chill about it because I can get fired. This is my shot. One guy said on From All That, he said this was my chance of getting my family out the hood. So I just kind of like, oh well, I gotta deal with it. And this your big break. And then they would say how Dan would tell other people, tell women in the room, in the writer's room, because he didn't like talk. He didn't hire women. He hired 2 women to write on Amanda show, and he would have them do gross things for laughs, and they were like, well, I don't want to miss out on my money, so I'm not gonna just keep going. And he wouldn't even talk to the women. Like they were like beneath him, kind of like, oh, you're gonna do this, and I'm gonna talk to you through somebody else. And it was check it out. But the third episode is when stuff hit the fan. That's when stuff really hit the fan. When you hear about how not only was it one pedophile in the Nickelodeon studios, it was 2 pedophiles in the studios. And you hear about how they were going around and like basically like raising these kids up so they can, or just infiltrating these kids' homes and their minds, just deny it. It even says on this, it says on the documentary, he denies, Dan Schneider denies everything, denies knowing this, denies knowing that. You didn't know, you knew, because that was your boys. That's your homies. You know what your homie's doing. You know your homie's doing dirt. Just like R. Kelly's homies knew R. Kelly was doing dirt. Same exact aspect. Just like Harvey Weinstein's people knew Harvey was doing dirt. Same exact disgusting bullcrap. And y'all just take up for him. So yeah, check it out. Like that right there is crazy. Woo-wee. I'm episode 3. How deep in the episode? Cause it's actually on right now. I'm late to the documentary. I didn't know it was on Max. So I started watching it just so I could be prepared for this episode. And I was like, yo, this is insane. This is insane. I am episode 3. I'm almost done with episode 3. Man. That's on one, The Darkest Secret. That's the one when he was humping on Josh. Horrible. I keep doing that. Is it my internet connection? I don't know why it's doing that. Oh well. Okay. So that was the first topic. Oh, you know what? I looked up where is Dan Schneider now. Well, let me see. Y'all don't know. Let's see what Dan Schneider looks like. We're gonna pop it real quick. Where is Dan Schneider now? Let's see. Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon ended their longtime partnership in March 2018. Schneider split from the network came after the creators' allegedly abusive behavior began to come to light. Yeah, it should have. Yeah, it really should have. And it's sad part, like the fact that many people, the victims, are so ashamed and so scared to come out. Not the fact that, oh, they couldn't beat that guy up, but it's like they are really shameful. Like those victims of those circumstances are so hurt and embarrassed that, like, to come out and unless you've been through it, you wouldn't know what they're talking. Because you look at people like, I know people don't like Terry Crews, but you look at people like Terry Crews and how big he is. You're like, man, for real, G, like you out of everybody got talking about raping and all this stuff. But the people, it's a mental hell they go through, a mental jail they go through, basically. And it's hard to say, like, why'd you wait so long, or why didn't you say something? Yeah, it's hindsight 2020, and looking from the outside in, you could say whatever you want to say until you're in that situation. You really shouldn't say anything. But all right, back to what we were saying. Let's see. Following many conversations together about the next direction and the future opportunities, Nickelodeon and our longtime creative partner Dan Schneider and Baker have agreed to not extend the current deal. Nickelodeon and Schneider said in a joint statement. That was them boys cutting ties because they know this dude was insane. Where's Dan Schneider now? Although Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon ended the working relationship in 2018, Schneider was credited as a co-creator of the 2020 series Danger Force, a spinoff of Henry Danger, and a creator of the iCarly spinoff on Paramount Plus. 1 year later, in 2021, New York Times interviewed Schneider, and the former EP revealed he went on a 3-year hiatus to take care of a lot of stuff that I let go by the wayside for decades. I hope it was you finding Christ. That's what I really hope that's what it was. You let him go and you came back to him. Because, boy, let's say in regards to investing, Schneider declined to comment. I bet you did decline. They even said that in the interview that some things he declined to say, and it's like ongoing investigation. Let's see here. I know y'all can't see it on that screen. It's another one. Let's see what pops up on this one. There we go. That's better. Yeah, because at least see the words. And then I wonder, like, what did you do to him, and what did you do to him? I really wonder. I definitely wonder. Okay.